What is up, you guys? Welcome back, guys. I am glad I brought you guys this one, guys. This is actually an older video about Psychobabble actually brainwashing Beachside Redneck to actually wipe Ryan Upchurch's signature off the guitar, guys. Let me know in the comments, would you have done this, guys? Because all it was because actually Ryan Upchurch never called back Beachside Redneck. We know that's what it is. We know when someone gets obsessed with a star, that's what happens, guys. And then Psychobabble comes on and brainwashes Beachside Redneck to actually wipe Ryan Upchurch's signature off this guitar, guys. How stupid can the internet get, guys? Anyways, let's jump right to the video.
Crazy.
I didn't want it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a fucking tomorrow night. I got to work 3 weeks straight. We got a drawdown at the lake. I've got like 30 damn docks to fucking replace stilts on, and so I'm going to be busy for the next 3 weeks. But I'm going to get on here and I'm going to take some alcohol and I'm going to wipe that fucking autograph off. Is what I'm going to do. So, and then put that bitch in the closet with the other two guitars.
Wow.
That's where I'm at with it. So I'm just.
I've only seen a couple rooms of this guy's house, but I bet he's got a nicer house than anybody in Crack Squad.
Can you see how fast that Psychobabble himself catches on to that, guys? It's because he's trying to brainwash it. It's on his show. He's gonna get super chats or whatever else. I don't think he's ever had a super chat, guys. I just actually had a epiphany, I guess is actually what you would call it. But Psychobabble has brainwashed this dude that 100% Ryan Upchurch is wrong, even though this guy spent a weekend with Ryan Upchurch. I'm referring to Beachside Redneck, guys. So Beachside Redneck's actually mad because Ryan Upchurch ate with him and everything else, and Ryan Upchurch signed his guitar and gave it to him, but he actually reached out to Ryan Upchurch, and I guess Ryan Upchurch didn't get back with him. That's actually what was said, guys, but then again, we don't know. There's only two people who knows. That's Ryan Upchurch and Beachside Redneck. Psychobabble, you have no right to even talk about how you're doing stuff. You're nothing but a poison to YouTube. I've said that before, and I will continue to stand by that, guys. Anyways, guys, look how much of a narcissist that actually Psychobabble is right here, guys. Let's continue.
Didn't need that fucking guitar.
The guitar's sitting in a fucking $15,000 hutch. Shit.
Fucking guy flips houses for a living, you fucking imbeciles.
So mad.
Hey, Psycho, do you know if that Chuck, that father-son reactions, is that their Chuck, or did Ryan give them that?
I don't know. I
Ryan
know how do you get people to sit on a panel with you and just completely sell out their dignity? What's the price for that?
See, that's why I believe
How do you get people to actually come on your show, Psychobabble, and talk them into erasing a star's signature off of their guitar? Off of the personal guitar, that is. But now, Beachside Redneck goes on to say that he actually, all he wanted was a skull can, actually signed by Ryan Upchurch. Yeah, right, Beachside Redneck. You're actually erasing this signature because you are butthurt because Ryan Upchurch never called you back. And of course, right, you lived in Florida where you said you did. Ryan Upchurch went there on vacation. You're making it sound like Ryan Upchurch lives there and lives by you, and you guys are best buddies and everything else. But you're butthurt because you're erasing his signature. And why, I have no idea, because now you're actually nobody again. Anyways, Beachside Redneck, you are fucked up. Let's continue.
Solve Girl's getting a computer. She was one of the only people that Ryan allowed.
I mean, you gotta really be willing to
dude,
flush
that's cult leader shit
down the shitter hole to stand there and go along with this silly ass story.
Bro, that's cult leader shit to give people gifts when you fuck up. Like,
Yeah.
and you're being weird.
If you go against them, you're cut off.
Yeah.
It's more like cult shit whenever we have somebody actually telling someone it's a good idea to erase a signature off of a guitar. Whenever Psychobabble goes on to say that he's still a Ryan Upchurch fan. So Psychobabble, is this wrong or is it right? You should be asking yourself this question because you said that you buy Ryan Upchurch's, CDs and airtime and everything else that Ryan Upchurch has. All of his songs, basically, is what I'm trying to say. A better word for it. But yet you actually talk someone into erasing Ryan Upchurch's signature off your guitar. That's not a supporter, Psychobabble. Now, it was like 5 months ago, he was actually talking, 5 months ago from the day, he was actually, well, he was on the Ryan Upchurch train, big time. Big time. Anyways, I'm not going to say that again because I get confused. But I'm going to go on with the video, Psychobabble, because Now we're about to see the dumbest thing I've ever seen on the internet done, guys. Over being butthurt because someone won't call you back. Anyways, guys, let's continue with the video.
My wife, her first husband, would beat the ever living hell out of her and then go buy her a expensive piece of jewelry or an expensive purse or an expensive coat.
That's all it is.
Yeah, he did that shit to her, man.
That's bad.
Right by us.
Yeah. I just can't believe all these twerps. You know, they know they're on the wrong side of this.
Fucking moron.
And the blind loyalty. You guys
fucking
wonder how
moron.
Charles Manson got some people to do shit for him, or Jim Jones got people to drink Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Well, you see it.
Yeah.
These guys will sell their every bit of their integrity. Now, if you talk to Mike 12 Point at any other time, and it was just you and him, okay? And you said, hey, man, at my house, man, we respect women. He'd go, man, me too. I was raised to respect women, man. We ain't no woman beaters around here. That's what he would say, okay? And he would say, we got respect for the military. Any veteran, man, they got my respect. I mean, that's the kind of shit you would hear him say if you and him were talking.
Hey guys, back whenever this video was done, the Xana May thing was going on. The Kylie Rodney thing was going on. She was putting her canoe or whatever, their kayak in the water. The arrows was supposedly pointing. She supposedly done all this other stuff, guys. Look, this has been going on for decades, and it's time for drama to stop on YouTube. I'm just saying, guys, there's a difference between reacting to a video and drama and people taking each other seriously and fighting and threatening people. And Psychobabble, you are the #1 on YouTube that has done that and dox people as well, guys. So anyways, guys, with that being said, let's jump back to the video.
But since it's Ryan Upchurch, he don't have that foundation no more. That moral foundation is just fucking flushed. And now it is we can slander a 2-time war veteran and bully a bunch of females because Ryan Upchurch. And let me tell you the sickeningest thing about Kirk Burkhart. Okay.
Okay.
You want to hear something really sissy about that dude?
Sure.
Ryan signed his arm and he had it fucking tattooed.
No way.
Oh, okay. So what's the problem? What is the problem with that, Psychobabble? You tell me what the problem is. See, at this point, we actually have like problems with you because you are jealous of other people. You can tell. If somebody doesn't have what you have, then you have better. So you got to show something to actually make up for what you don't have. Just like you say that your house is probably nicer than Ghost Ranch. Do you really think anybody cares about what they have and what they don't have? Isn't family supposed to be everything, Psychobabble? You see, you don't got anything without actually talking about people. That's the only thing you have content for, and it's proven because you're still talking about the same stuff. Are you going to say I'm lying? Anyways, guys, let's get back to the video.
Fuck this shit. I'm gonna do it now.
Are you serious?
Now, imagine if this dude actually went ahead and actually erased Ryan Upchurch's signature off of this guitar. It's like $1,000 guitar anyways, guys. But let's go ahead and watch this.
Yeah.
He really got his signature.
He had it tattooed like a
So-
girl.
Ryan signed
Ryan signed his
in, and then
arm
he went to
and
the
he had it
tattoo shop.
tattooed.
Wow. So
Fangirl
he got
shit.
branded. Wait, that's branded. That's cold activity.
Is that just not the most feminine thing you've ever heard?
God, that's terrible.
I mean, that's literally branding.
That's terrible.
That's what a pimp does to his prostitutes.
I wouldn't go that far.
Literally,
No.
that is what a pimp does to their prostitute.
How do
Sure.
you know?
Buddy, what are you doing, man? Snap out of it, dude.
See, here we go. Here's the build up to the stupidity, guys. Here is the build up to the stupidity of this guy actually erasing Ryan Upchurch's signature. Just because this guy, Psychobabble, builds all this up through the whole talk. Oh, well, I'm going to do it now. That's what he says. Beachside Redneck says. It is ridiculous. We're actually having people getting so mad over this whole thing that people is erasing signatures off of a guitar that was given to them. For what, Beachside Redneck? What do you got now? Did you think you'd gain a whole bunch of subscribers and everything? I do believe that's what you thought. You think, and if you didn't think it, then I'm wrong. But I can say one thing. You're absolutely ridiculous for doing this because this guy, Psychobabble, built you up to do this, and you know he did. Anyways, guys, let's continue. Imagine if he actually erases his signature, guys. Let's continue.
Ryan gives it to you. Still means
Wow.
something if somebody wants to get it at the auction, but it means infinite more if he gives it to you. You know that.
Yeah.
Then don't erase it.
I just can't believe the way you've been treated, dude. It's terrible, man.
Here we go.
It
Build
is.
up.
Terrible. Just because you.
Here, I'm
told
about to
the
go
truth.
erase this shit right now. I'm borderline about to do it. Will alcohol take off Sharpie?
I imagine. It'd probably be worth more with his signature off of it, tell you the truth. Now, because his
Fucking
brand's
psycho.
destroyed. His
Yeah,
fucking
it will be
mother,
soon,
his
yeah.
mother goes on podcast with a guy that calls himself Dope Dad.
Dude, how much is that guitar without the signature? Like $1,000, $1,200?
I think it's about.
So Martin says
Yeah,
probably worth
about
$3-4 grand. The guitar's worth $3-4 grand without no signature.
Yeah, I think this model. It's a, and you check this. It's a 000-15M. So I'll look it up real fast.
Who cares what this guitar is worth? You're erasing a man's signature that gave you the time of day to actually sign a guitar. For nothing. You're erasing it for nothing. You have no point here to erase the signature. Only thing you have is Psychobabble as your cheerleader saying, oh, go, 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 C-E-F, whatever it may be. That's all you have in this position. Cult-like activity. What does YouTube come to, guys? Anyways, let's jump back to the video.
I know they
You have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, $1,500, $1,600.
$1,500. But then it's got a suede travel bag too.
Okay, so it's not
Okay.
one of like signature
What
Martins. then.
don't these fuckers
That's still
get
a lot
that
of money, though.
Yeah,
like,
but
I don't give a
I've seen
shit.
Martins go for $5 grand, dude.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I just don't. I don't give a shit about materialistic shit. It doesn't matter. So I would love, they don't get it. When you have 6 kids and when you spend the night in hospitals,
Hey,
material
Six
shit.
Crack Squad's so
doesn't matter.
worried about that guitar. Tell them you'll take
Dude,
up.
I'm about to just
Get a
wipe this shit
goddamn
off. and just
offer on
send them
it.
over the
You know,
fucking
they all know so much, and they're all worried about it. Let them pry it off of you.
I bet they couldn't gather $1,600
They ain't
between
gonna
all of
try.
them. They couldn't gather between all of them.
Uncle Will barely had enough money to get a bag of weed this week. He's never even bought one of Ryan's albums ever.
Stone Dad had to have his mom buy his bag of weed.
And you have Psychobabble, and you're sitting here saying that you're a supporter still, but he's erasing Ryan Upchurch's signature. You're the biggest hypocrite I've ever seen, Psychobabble. And this video today is still the most ridiculous video I've ever seen on YouTube. You were persuading a guy, you were brainwashing a guy, beachside redneck, a grown-ass man, to erase this signature. And he's gonna do it, guys. Anyways, let's continue with the video.
This week.
Yeah. That's been her whole life with that kid. Poor woman. I'll bet she gets embarrassed when people find out he still lives with her. She's probably just fucking ashamed as hell, man.
Build up.
I mean, what do you say? Here's you're sitting around at the card table, and your friend Nancy, her son went to college, and he works for a corporation. He owns a home. He's got a couple kids, and Mary, her son, he did 2 tours of war and then came out and got a job as a police officer.
Very good.
And then there's Marilyn's son. He works for the fire department.
Sweet.
And then there's Dope Dad. What do? You're sitting around Your friends are talking about their kid's success, and your kid's named Dope Dad.
Okay.
Still lives at home.
Okay.
Ain't never had a job. Won't pay.
We're not here to talk about that guy. Let's get to the good part. Let's get to the part to where this guy, the nut job, actually erases Ryan Upchurch's signature off of the guitar. Anyways, imagine if that happened. Let's continue.
Child support for his kid, your only grandchild. Yeah. I mean, what a disappointment.
Maybe just one. All right, guys, let's skip to the
Oh,
part.
you looked it up? He really doesn't pay?
No. And just it's just a blind loyalty
All right,
to some celebrity. Yeah, I'd talk about them like they're garbage because they are. They're cockroaches, to be frank.
Let me
Oh,
ask you a question. Why are you putting this girl on such a pedestal?
I'm not putting her on a pedestal.
Oh, you are.
No, I'm
Don't
not.
say that. Everybody
No, I'm just telling the truth.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
why are you dragging her?
Hey, okay.
I didn't drag nobody.
Anonymous dude, look, I wish you wasn't part of this whole thing right here. And I think you've seen and you kind of opened your eyes what this was. And a lot of people did too. What happened to the panels that was like the women and girl meeting of bullying on this channel? We called it that this whole thing would be done and gone, and people would go their separate ways. People would actually start their own YouTube channels, and it's happened. Anyways, guys, imagine that. Anyways, let's continue with the video.
Why are you dragging her?
No, let him talk. Okay, name one thing I've said about Zanime that's untrue.
How do we know what anything you have said about her?
It's been
true or not
verified
true?
by people that have went over and above Braun to verify it.
Oh,
How?
God.
Well, you think ABC documentary just made that up, right?
Yes, I think everything.
Okay, so then you think somebody faked a whole bunch of military documents, and they got a fake military uniform. Got 3 different fake military uniforms, by the way, because there's pictures of her in her war fatigues, there's picture of her in her field fatigues, and there's picture of her in her dress fatigues. So she got.
Honestly, Psychobabble, it's almost like you was stalking the woman. I'm just gonna be 100% with you. It was almost like you was stalking Zanime because you knew too much about her. You're the one that actually doxed where she worked at. And guy, if people was actually going by her work or whatever, they wouldn't be able to get into NASA anyways. And plus, Disneyland, Disney World, you see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna actually bring that up because I don't want to embarrass you, Psychobabble. But all your wife has to do is just unplug your Ethernet cable. That would be absolutely doing you a favor because you are, my friend, are a walking contradiction. Train wreck waiting to happen. You are on assault radar, my friend. Anyways, let's continue with the video.
3 fake uniforms, and everybody faked a bunch of military documents, and then they faked bringing her mother over, but yet her mother speaks 5 languages and has one of the most strongest mix of German and Ukrainian I've ever heard in my life. And you still guys are still
It almost sounds like you got a crush. Just saying.
stupid deniers. She owns a small business. The address is there. It actually fucking exists. Her mother's been on my goddamn podcast crying, begging for these assholes to leave them alone.
She was balling. The mom was balling, dude.
She's a registered fucking nurse.
Okay.
There's not one fucking thing Ryan Upchurch said about this woman that's true. Not one thing. And before I found out he was such a cocksucking liar and he was just bullying these people, I was a major fan.
And you still are a major fan. You if you could actually ride his coattail, you would ride his coattail. Psychobabble, you're the Ryan Upchurch's biggest simp and you know it. You're the one that actually wants everybody to come to your house and says that you actually have servers, you provide internet to your town, you have servers to dox people. You even go forward to say that actually the FBI has got someone's face and they're going to arrest him. It never happened, Psychobabble. Everything you have said has never come true and never has happened. It hasn't. It's just like Kylie Rodney's, party. There's no pictures at that party. Was there a party, Psychobabble? Every time I watch your videos, you go on about Kylie Rodney. Oh, Kylie Rodney this. And people said, oh, Kylie Rodney this. Look, at the end of the day, is there any pictures of Kylie Rodney's party? There's not. Tell us why. Anyways, guys, let's jump back to the video.
is bullying this woman. He has destroyed lives.
Let me
There's
know when
several
you're done.
people
Let
that
me
can't
know
even
when you're
use their
done,
social media anymore. Have you seen
Y'all
Petite
ready?
Patrick stalking her every day? Have
Who's
you
ready?
seen the stupid dumbass driving his company truck, stalking her every day? And I'm going to tell you, that's the last time he's going to be stalking her from that company truck. I can promise you that.
Hey, Psychobabble Guitar Guy's got something I think he wants to
Hey,
say.
how you doing?
Y'all ready? I'm gonna show everybody how much when I said I don't want you to write on this, and I'm gonna show everybody how not materialistic and how I perceive the world.
You are, dude, you're proving yourself to be a dumbass. Not materialistic. You know how feminine you sound? Are you the type of guy that wakes up every day, you put on lotion, you put it on your face, put it on your hair, and you smell better than your wife? Is that what kind of dude you are? This proves absolutely nothing besides you're ungrateful. You're trying to prove a point whenever Psychobabble is talking and working you up. That's what this did. After you did it and it was done, said and done, you probably kicked yourself in the ass. And if this guy is not Beachside Redneck, I think he actually changed his name. If it's not, then I'm sorry about that. But hey, it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? I know Beachside Redneck talked about it too, so hey, it is. So, with that said, imagine this guy just went on and just erased Ryan Upchurch's signature. Yeah. Anyways, let's continue.
Yeah, it's probably
Well,
going to
that's
be
not
worth more
workable.
now.
So
Yes, it'll probably be worth more now.
So as long as
Y'all think
somebody
I'm
has
shitting?
something to say to your narrative that you like, it's okay for them to talk. But anytime anybody else has something, all you
Dude,
do is get on
now,
here and babble.
whoa. No, you ain't going to pull that game. That's
I'm not. I'm
true.
sitting here listening. I have not overtalked you one time.
hey, can y'all be quiet? And let's just. Hey, y'all are
Look
ruining
what
this
he's
moment
doing,
right here.
man.
Hey, boot that
Crack
dude.
Squad, look at what he's doing, man. I bet you
Everybody.
none of you would ever have the courage to do that.
Courage? How does it... do you really think this takes balls? Do you really think this takes courage? This takes absolutely stupidity. You talk about integrity. Is this integrity, Psychobabble? But tell us about where Kylie Rodney's party pictures are at. Let us know whenever you find that out, Psychobabble. Anyways, guys, let's jump back to the video.
None of you would ever have the courage to do that.
That's freezer. I like to freeze.
That took so much courage.
This is his
such a
child
man.
helping
Exactly.
wipe it off.
You're such a man.
Ryan ate their food.
I can't look at this shit anymore. I had a great time. I met somebody I idolized. I connected with their music, and then a vacation. Not until vacation, he used our story to gain sympathy from the YouTube community because he's a
After
fucking
he
idiot.
slandered a woman for no
Wow.
reason.
Because you called him and wanted to sell a guitar that he autographed and give to you.
I didn't even want
He
it.
didn't
I
say he
wanted him
wanted
to take
sell
it
He
back.
asked Ryan if Ryan would be interested in auctioning it.
For what?
And
Charity?
donate to charity.
To
I'm
donate
sure
the
that
money
is.
to a
Yeah,
charity
I'm
of his
sure that's
hospital
what
and
he
let
said.
one of you idiots end up with it.
One of you
All you
idiots.
fuckers. There, boom, done.
No, you
Done.
can
If you're a
shut
real
up.
man, if you're a real man, you'll take and you'll just break the
Yeah.
whole guitar. Let's
I'm
see if
saying.
you're a real man.
Well, no, my kids can play on
No,
it.
I
I
wouldn't
mean,
do that. Hey, that's if you're an idiot like you, bro. That's a $1,600 guitar, you idiot, dude. Why would he break it?
no, I'm gonna let my kids play on it. I
What
mean,
a
anybody
shit
can play
stain.
on
You're
it.
a shit stain, dude. You're a coward and a shit stain.
Hey, that takes a real you're a real
I am not a
guitar,
fucking crackhead.
Dude, you
No,
I
just
can
got
buy a
all your
goddamn
integrity. You just
$1,600
got all
guitar.
your integrity back with that one move because now Crack Squad looks like a bunch of babies.
for
Guys, you cannot make this shit up, guys. This was probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen on Psychobabble's channel. A guy thinking that he takes balls to erase right up to his signature. Psychobabble talking about integrity. Psychobabble, leave integrity out of your mouth. This is not integrity. This doesn't take integrity. You do not know what integrity is, guy. He does not. Psychobabble, don't ever say integrity again. Hopefully you look back on this and you're like, damn, I was dumb. I actually brainwashed this guy and egged it on for him to actually erase this with his kids around. Now my kids can play with it. He signed it for a reason, dude. You're 100% wrong, and it's 100% disgusting. should have just sold the guitar if that's what you want to do. Anyways, guys, I'm just saying. But first, I'm going to get out of here. But first, love yourself, like yourself, be nothing but yourself. Like, subscribe to the channel. It's highly appreciated, guys. Go check out the channel. There's a lot more where that coming from, guys. But anyways, your boy Deuces. I'm out. Have a good one.